Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, January 25th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So I had to leave early today. It's probably a good thing I did because I had a good day and I would not have expected ES. Again, Mo, M period does what it wants to do. It's unbelievable when you think about it. As it trades from value low to almost taken out in the day's IB. You know, we've taken out both sides of the IB 8 out of 17 times this year. So it wouldn't have surprised me if we did it again. NQ, you know, we tried to go trend up, failed today. We tried to go trend down again. You know, trend days down are 0 for 10 this year. 0 for 10. Trend days up are 2 for 13. Total gaps are 1 for 9. So really poor percentages to start the year on any of those type of days to hold. Righty takes back yesterday's trend day, only to go trend down again today twice, but they take it back. So they stay in balance. Now, righty has an inside day. Okay, they are B shape. They go out with a 9 wide point of control. So why is this important? This balance, because if they come out of it to the downside, they'll probably take away and finally fill a weekly gap. Monthly and weekly gaps rarely hold. This one is holding though so far. On the flip side, if they come out of balance to the upside, that weekly gap will hold, and we'll see if they get more upward thrust. NQ takes out yesterday's low, but doesn't fill the gap. Look how close they came. They take out yesterday's low, so they're officially in balance. I would call this a 2-day balance now for NQ. But they held the gap by like 3 points. Utterly unbelievable. They go out with just the day's high and the day's low. ES and SPY have an inside day. Again, remember last inside day we exploded out of it. Remember, here's the inside day, gapped higher, right? We filled the gap late, but that was yesterday. So another inside day, you go with it, monitored for continuation or lack of. We go out with an 8 wide POC, which I don't carry forward in just the day's low and the day's high. Okay? So I'm calling them up to balance. You can still call it just balance if you want. But the reason I went up yesterday, we came out of balance yesterday. So I'm going to call it up to balance. So we'll see if we go back to strictly up, or do we come out of the inside day down? It remains to be seen. Again, I had a good day. I don't know. Again, I rarely trade L&M, so I don't know if I would have gotten involved. Hopefully not on the short side. But considering we pulled value to overlap in the lower, and we lowered POC, and we were below the opening since F period, I would not have expected Mo to do what it did. So pretty interesting. As far as my day, I actually took 2 shorts prior to the opening. At 8:30, when they ran up the overnight to 15, I took a 2-lot short and took it off at 11 for a nice quick 8 points. And then right before the opening, I shorted against the overnight high and made a couple of points on that as we front ran the overnight high. So it was a good start to the day before the market really even opened. Then in NQ, I took a long in A period on a pullback. Missed the overnight high, but the way it pulled back, I liked it against basically the value low and the half back from overnight, so I did okay on that. Then also in A period, when ES pulled back, remember we had the price spike down yesterday, it was rejected where we opened. So I took the long when we pulled back there for a decent trade. B period, I took a short when we popped A's high, not expecting to go trend right away. That actually I broke even on that trade. I made on the first time I did it, second time went against me a couple of points, I took it off. If I had any patience, would have made money. I broke even on that. And then also NQ in E period, I ended up losing when they took out C's high. Again, I didn't think they would go trend. It was pushing up a little more. I'm like, time for my lunch, I'm getting out. Took it off for like a small loss. I think it was 7 points, and then that also came in. So I broke even on a trade, lost on one trade, and if I had any patience at all, would have made on both of those also. Then in F period, when NQ pulled back, I thought it might be an afternoon pullback, took a long and did well on that. Obviously, it was an afternoon pullback, but I still got paid on it because, again, it was at a visual area from value low from yesterday and right above the overnight half back. Did a lot of trading today before I left. ES, G period. I took a short against the price spike from yesterday, which I got paid on. It went up, failed the day's low, and rolled over again. Now, NQ, I got fortunate. I took a long in H, not at near the highs, but when it pulled back, we stopped one time framing down in H. So did Righty. I thought for sure NQ would try and stop it also. Never did. Now, I got paid on that, but it kept coming in. I didn't do it again. So that I was fortunate on that one. And then the last trade of the day before I left was again an I period when it pushed up. I thought maybe we would lower POC and or not get above B's low. Shorted at 09. It did go a little high and then rolled over and got paid on that. So it was a good day overall. We saw the market well. I doubt I would have traded M period. Certainly not from the long side, so I'm glad I didn't even wasn't here to attempt to take a short against that. Interesting close to the day in ES, considering how NQ didn't get even above half back. So very interesting. As far as our destinations, 488.31 is today's high, 485.39 is today's low. In ES, 96.75 is today's low, 26.50 is today's high. And don't forget, we have PCE tomorrow morning. We'll see if that does anything at 8:30. And then on the chart, tomorrow night we'll recap all three of these indices charts. So again, the daily, right? We were balance, bull. Balance, well, it really wasn't balance. Even though it was inside day, I called it up to balance, back to bull. So same scenario. Are we going to come back out of this inside day bull again, like we did yesterday? Or are they going to finally come roll over at some point? All remains to be seen. Small range, $2.92. Volume is in the 70s. And one other note, man, did we nail Tesla today. We said below 194, any acceptance, the stock's going lower. Well, we came in $14 already below 194. And as long as we stay below there, by month's end, we'll see if we do, I could see 155, 160 in Tesla. I actually took a put play, a March 15th, 160 put play. I paid $320 for it. Actually sold small out about $1 higher, but I still have the bulk of what I took. Anyway, I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.